It's your boy and Gunnar in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode. Well, we got some special news for you guys. Of course, we're going to talk about some defenders getting linked with Arsenal. We're also going to talk about Hossein Aouar to Arsenal again. Yes, the news is just taking shape for some very odd reasons, but yes, that is happening. That is really happening. And how? I don't know. So we're going to discuss about all the transfer news. Yes, we are definitely going to do that. We're also going to try something really different as well. So stay tuned for that. And if you seek daily Arsenal content, this is the best place to be. Yes. So let's just jump into the news that we got here for you guys. Yeah. So Ian Wright has compared Martin Odegaard into Tottenham Hotspur's icon Paul Gascoigne. Yes, he believes that they're just like he's just like Paul Gascoigne. So Ian Wright says that Martin Odegaard reminds him of former England, Tottenham and Newcastle superstar Paul Gascoigne. Now for how he's unselfishly brings others into play. Odegaard is on loan at the Emirates from Real Madrid until the end of the season after failing to make an impact under Zinedine Zidane at the Bernabeu. We all know that. So, well, here this is what Ian Wright said. He said, people like Odegaard, he brings people into the game. He gives you touches. I remember when I played with Gaza. Gaza was amazing for that. He gives you the ball. You get touches of the ball. I remember playing for England the first time. He said, Righty, whenever I'm gonna get it, be behind me. Let me know where you are. I'll turn it around the corner for you. You give it back to me. I'll pass it out. Get yourself some touches early doors and get your confidence up. That's what he's like, a generous player. Now, Ian Wright believes that Odegaard is helping create the link between the base of Arsenal's midfield, that is the likes of Granit Xhaka, Thomas Partey, Mo Elneny, and the forwards such as Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Alex Lacazette. Now, their ability to move play from deep into the opponent's penalty box is improving, and the former Arsenal striker feels teams are starting to get worried by it. We're getting more people in the box, said Ian Wright. So he said, now people are fearing the fact that we're getting the ball from two in the front of the back four into that three. So Arsenal are coming off big wins against Benfica and Leicester City. We all know what we are facing next. It's Burnley. How good it would be, I don't know. I really don't know. Let's talk about the things that we know. So let's talk about Hossein Aouar. So according to Calcio Mercato via Sport Witness, Arsenal still have Hossein Aouar on their radar. Why? I don't know. But that is still a possibility. Unreal, isn't it? Yes, it is, because according to Sport Witness via cm.com.n, so or Bianconero, they say that Arsenal still have Hossein Aouar on their radar. Juventus also have a desire to acquire his services. Lyon have set a 55 million euros price tag on the player and are not willing to offer any discounts despite the current economic climate. They would want to sell off Hossein Aouar, but their price tag has to be met. It just has to be met. So moving on, so here's a funny story. Now Reiss Nelson on his Instagram story caught Thomas Partey brushing his teeth in the dressing room. He said, you know what, it's all right. Look at him. We love Thomas Partey. And the funny story is that Thomas Partey has posted this on his Instagram stories and responded it with that, saying that, bro, I love you too, but respect your grandfathers. What? This is epic level of banter. Shithousery at its best. Reiss Nelson and Thomas Partey. That's what you want. Team building, team bonding, and that is exactly what you should look at the moment. So it looks like we might talk about William Saliba in this episode, but very funny story. We're going to talk about another centre back that Arsenal really want to sign. And according to Simon Collins, he's actually posted this on standard.co.uk that Arsenal are one of a number of clubs tracking RB Leipzig defender Ibrahima Konate, who is 21 years of age, ahead of the summer transfer window, with the club considering bringing in another centre back at the end of the season. How does it even? Is it real? Is it actually happening? So Arsenal are one of a number of clubs tracking RB Leipzig defender Ibrahima Konate. The 21-year-old is being scouted by sites across Europe in the hope that he could be available this summer. Arsenal are one of those clubs monitoring Konate, with the club considering bringing in another centre-back at the end of the season. Now Arsenal offloaded Shkodran Mustafi Socrates during the January transfer window, and more defenders could leave in the summer. David Luiz is out of contract Mavropanos might stay in Germany after a successful loan spell at Stuttgart. Callum Chambers might be sold. So you never know. That is a strong possibility. Konate is one of the players on Arsenal's radar. However, they would be expected to face competition from a lot of clubs. Mikel Arteta confirmed yesterday that the clubs are already making plans for the summer window, but much will depend on how will they finish this season. Champions League qualifications, most likely by winning the Europa League, would boost the club's finances, also make them more attractive to any potential signings. While a number of decisions has to be made according to Matteo Guendouzi, Lucas Torreira. Are they coming back? Eddie Nketiah, Alex Lacazette, Matt Ryan, Odegaard. What is actually happening? Well, here's the reality about getting Ibrahima Konate. It looks like he has a release clause of £38 million. Yes, £38 million might be the release clause that Arsenal should actually look at if they are trying to buy Ibrahima Konate. So if Arsenal have £38 million of release clause, if they come to know that Ibrahima Konate has that release clause, should Arsenal actually go for Ibrahima Konate? I mean, if Saliba comes back, should we actually stick with Mavropanos? That's a big question. I'll put this up on the poll. But we are really linked with Ibrahima Konate for a long now, so I don't know. Talking about centre backs, there's one other centre back that I would really want you to pay attention at, William Saliba. Now, Arsenal fans noticed that he actually did really good for Nice. So here we go. They had a win against Nîmes, 2-1. Yes, they had a win. So Arteta confirmed this week that he's closely monitoring the progress of William Saliba. We all saw that in the press conference. I spoke about it as well. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's the case because a 2-1 victory for Nice over Nîmes. So this is the performance of William Saliba against Nîmes. 98 minutes played, 95% pass accuracy, 5 out of 8 accurate long balls, 3 clearances, 3 blocked shots, 5 interceptions, 1 tackle, 3 out of 3 duels won. Great performance by Saliba. It was really good. So certain Arsenal fans reacted to that because a lot of them really put their heart out on Twitter. Of course they did, because why not? So first one said, our future centre back with Gabriel. Another one tweeted out, he will be back next season hopefully. Another one said, a decent half from Saliba. Liked what I saw, but Nîmes aren't testing enough. Really love his pace of pass on the floor. Sets it up on stride for his players very well. His long ball switch play is great too. So they're liking a lot of things that is actually coming off from William Saliba, and it looks like even Mikel Arteta is paying attention to what he is doing. I love it. I love to say it. So Arsenal are playing Burnley next. Well, Arsenal are playing Burnley next. And the big question is, Burnley are going to miss a lot of players, but Bernd Leno, there's a birthday. Happy birthday, Bernd Leno. Sorry for that, but yes. So 4 players Burnley could be without against Arsenal, as Sean Dyche has given injury update about Burnley. Now, Burnley could be without 4 players when Arsenal visit Turf Moor. Let's see who are those. Burnley boss Sean Dyche admits that the Clarets will need to make some late decisions over the fitness of some key men against Arsenal. Now, Arsenal know that they are sitting 10th in the table with 37 points, 8 behind 4th place West Ham and 6 behind Champions League. 6 behind Liverpool in 6th, who got Chelsea next. Whatever. So this is what Sean Dyche had to say. He says, we are keeping an eye on Corky Jack Cork, who had a tight hamstring and did well to get through the game against Leicester. Johan Berg Gudmundsson has trained well in the last couple of days, as has Robbie Brady, so we will make a call on them. The next challenge is being clear of injury but having true Premier League fitness. Gudmundsson has a thigh problem, Brady had an ankle issue. They were not involved in the matchday squad for the game against Leicester, but Cork played the full 90 minutes at Turf Moor. Meanwhile, striker Ashley Barnes is currently ruled out with a thigh injury with no return date as yet for him. So you need to understand, Ashley Barnes out, Brady a doubt, Gudmundsson a doubt. They have to look at it at the moment. Let's see, Robbie Brady also, they have to make a call on that, but Jack Cork is the player that they should actually think about it. Wow. So big question for you guys before I end this video. Very simple. Would you want Ibrahima Konate? Of course, he's a wonderful signing. Has injury records that you would not want at the moment, but he has injury records. Would you want Ibrahima Konate, or you would want Mavropanos to come back and think about Saliba getting back Saliba as well? Let me know in the comments what you guys feel about it. I will see you in the next one. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be. Cheers.